What's going on, guys? This is going to be my reviews for this past week, which was, I want to say May 28th. I'm going to be talking about 4 of the books that I picked up this week, a couple Batman books, and a couple number ones. Overall, all the books that I picked up this week were pretty good. There were a few disappointing things, which I'm going to get to at the end here. But first, I'm going to start off with Batman number 31. I'm kind of putting my foot in my mouth on this one. I'll be the first to admit that I've been complaining about 0 Year since the start, and I'm still not happy that it took so long to get to this point. But in my opinion, this was by far the best issue of 0 Year yet. And this is the first issue since the start that I've really been excited about. I think that has a lot to do with my expectations going into 0 Year. It was billed as a Riddler story, and I'm a huge fan of the Riddler because I love the side of Batman that he brings out. He forces Batman to battle him not only with his body but with his mind, I think more so than any of his rogues. And that being said, 0 Year was supposed to be a Riddler story, and he showed up for a couple issues briefly, but I was really disappointed that he wasn't more prominent. But it was clear that everything was building up to this, and this issue, what I was excited for in the first place. This is Batman trying to take back Gotham from the Riddler with the help of Lucius Fox and Commissioner Gordon. At the end of this issue, Batman's left in a precarious situation, and for the first time since 0 Year started, I'm genuinely excited for the next issue to come out. Of course, how amazing I thought this issue was doesn't make me forgive Scott Snyder for taking 8 months or whatever it was to build up to this, but I'm glad that I'm enjoying the main Batman book again. And that being said, I'm still not a huge fan of the covers of this series lately, or also the coloring job. It just doesn't feel like a Batman book to me, but regardless, I really enjoyed issue 31, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this Dark City arc of 0 Year is going to wrap up. All that being said, on to another Batman book that I have been a little underwhelmed with lately, and that's Batman Eternal. The first 4 issues of this series were way better than I expected them to be as of late. This is number 8 I'm talking about. I've been a little disappointed in Batman Eternal, and I just found that the scope of the story was getting a bit too big, and there were too many characters. The story was a bit too muddled because, everything was spread so thin. But that being said, I really like this issue. Here we have Batman fighting Carmine Falcone's men for part of the issue, and we also get to see Batman deal with the problems presented by James Gordon no longer being the commissioner. Because of Gordon's absence, Batman he's not sure what kind of support he has in the GCPD. If it were up to the new commissioner, Forbes, I believe, he would get no support, which makes sense because Forbes seems to be kind of tied up with Carmine Falcone. Batman's leaving. He's leaving people for the police department to pick up, and Forbes has ordered his officers to just leave them and let them go. Batman walks into a trap at the Gotham City Police Department headquarters, fully knowing what's waiting for him. He's there to see if he has any support within the department, and it seems that he does. In Gordon's last recruit, which is Jason Bard, he ends up getting Batman out of this really bad situation. So it seems that Jason Bard is going to fill Commissioner Gordon's role, at least with Batman. We also get to check in with Stephanie Brown, as both her mom and her dad, who is Clue Master, are trying to kill her because she knows too much about what they're doing, which we're really not sure of yet. We're not sure exactly what they're doing, but in this particular issue, she narrowly escapes a drive-by shooting, and we're going to have to wait and see how things continue to work out for her. But all that being said, I really enjoyed this issue of Eternal after not liking the past couple. I'm once again excited for this book to be coming out weekly, so we'll see how the next issue goes as well. And I think that it also helps that I believe we've had the same artist for the past couple issues, so if we can get a more consistent artist on the book, I think that I will be more likely to enjoy it, but it is what it is. Moving on to a couple number ones that I picked up this week. From Image, I got Trees number 1 by Warren Ellis. It's about these extraterrestrial ships which land on the Earth and sort of lay dormant. They're like tall and skinny, sort of tree-shaped, so that's where the name comes from. But the book centers around, at least in this first issue, what's happened as a result of this. And I guess I shouldn't say that they're dormant, because they seem to leak this green sludge from time to time, which is weird, but part of this issue deals with a kid, I forget his name, moving to a city near one of these ships, and then another portion of the book deals with a politician who's running for mayor, and honestly, I tried a book with a political twist in Letter 44, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, so I'm hesitant about that portion. I don't think I'll be getting the next issue because nothing in this issue really grabbed me like I expected it to. It just really wasn't what I wanted it to be. So, but that's probably for the best because I've been getting a lot of number ones lately, and there's still a lot of number ones coming out. So, and then another one I got was Dr. Spectre number 1, which was from Dynamite, written by Mark Waid. This is another one of the Dynamite Gold Key reboots. And I didn't know anything about Dr. Spectre before I picked this up, anything about the previous series, but this is a story about an occult investigator who does this thing for a large TV audience. His investigations are the subject of a TV show. This is not what I expected from the book, honestly, and I don't find that particularly interesting, but after reading the issue, it's clear that Dr. Spectre has some personal issues, like seeing and talking to a woman who isn't there, and who apparently he's never met before. She just showed up out of the blue. Some big things happen toward the end of the book that sort of show the direction that the book's going to go in, but I'm not sure if I'll be getting the next issue. It's all going to depend on the number of books I get, the number of books I'm getting the next time it's released. But all in all, kind of a disappointing week for number ones, but a really great week in terms of Bat books. Thanks for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll be back on Wednesday with my normal pull list video. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.